Thanks, Deputy Speaker. And Deputy Speaker, you have been in this place longer than I, so I think maybe you will agree to this point that oftentimes in this place, in this chamber, there's a lot of theatrics. There's a lot of important work that happens here, absolutely, but there's also a lot of theatrics. And let's be honest here, the matter of public importance that is being raised by the Liberals is pure theatrics. Because if it was anything else, if it was something of substance, then they would be standing up here to talk about their policies, their agenda to be helping households in this cost of living challenge. But instead, they've got nothing. They've got no policies. Actually, sorry, colleagues, they do have one policy. Their one policy is nuclear. Nuclear energy, which is expensive, difficult to deliver, and probably not going to come on until the never, never. Still haven't named where they're going to be. But yes, Hansard, can we just correct that? They do have one policy. They do have their nuclear policy. Details to be determined, hopefully tomorrow. So the budget to us, and I appreciate the member for Menzies' comments about how important this is, and the tree analogy was really apt, because the budget to us is anything but theatrical. It is deeply serious and important, and we are genuinely trying to make a difference to people's lives. And we're doing that on two fronts, and these are things that we have been solely focused on over all the budgets that we have been delivering, and that is to drive down inflation and to provide cost-of-living relief to households. And you can see the work that the Treasurer and the entire Cabinet are doing to put downward pressure on inflation is paying off. It is working. And they have delivered 2 surpluses. The last time an Australian government was able to deliver 2 surpluses was almost 2 decades ago, when roughly around the same time that Steve Jobs introduced the first iPhone. That is how long ago it was, but we were able to do it because we showed spending restraint. So from those opposite, how many surpluses were they able to deliver? They delivered lots of bravado, they delivered lots of mugs, they did a lot of cigar smoking, but how many surpluses were they able to give us? Big fat donut, 0.
I love donuts.
Well, yeah, we all love donuts, absolutely. But when it comes to surpluses, we on this side of the House have been able to deliver 2 because of the spending restraint that we have shown. And the spending restraint that we have shown, 97% of revenue upgrades have been banked, put back into government coffers. That's a responsible measure, a responsible step that this government's taken. How much were those opposite able to bank when they were in government? Only 44%, because they were too busy spending like drunken sailors. Anyone who has a mortgage, and many of us on this side of the House have mortgages that we're trying to pay off, anyone who has a mortgage will tell you that the faster you pay down your debt, the less interest you have to pay. And because of the hard work that we have put into this budget to show spending restraint, and bear in mind we did inherit $1 trillion worth of debt from those opposite, but because of the hard work that we have put in to show spending restraint, we have been able to save, we will save $80 billion in interest repayments. And that is a significant saving for all Australians. And I just wanted to quickly end with all the important cost of living relief measures that we have put in place. So energy bill relief, and that builds on the energy bill relief that we have already given to concession card holders. How much would they have gotten under those opposite? Big fat donut, again, 0, because they voted against the energy bill relief last time round, and all indications are that they're not going to support it again this time round. Tax cuts. If you are someone who's earning $40,000 a year, how much would you have received had we stuck with the opposition's Stage 3 tax cut plan? Big fat donut again, 0. whereas you'll be $650 better off under us.